We're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing a 50-gallon Bradford White natural gas water heater. You got your model number and serial number right here. It's the URG250T6N. That is as per contract, so 50-gallon water heater. And then, of course, the serial number right there. You can go to bradfordwhite.com and register this to get your warranty going. It's a 6-year parts, 1-year labor. So get that registered with them. If you'd like to maintain it somewhat, once a year you can come out here, set the burner to pilot. Don't turn off the gas, but just set the burner to pilot. Shut the cold water off. Either pop open this valve right here or go inside and open a hot faucet, and then hook up a hose down there on that drain valve, the brass drain valve. And it's just a quarter turn. You can see the slotted screwdriver, so you just turn a quarter turn and drain it down. That'll keep the debris off the bottom of the tank and extend the life of your water heater. So you could do that or not, totally up to you. If you want it done, you don't want to do it, want us to do it, call us, we'll come out and take care of that for you. But that's the only maintenance on these guys. Typically there's other things that can be done over the life of the water heater, but hopefully you don't have to do anything with this for years to come. So anyways, get that registered. Starting at the bottom, we got gas line coming out, brand new shutoff valve as per contract, and then a brand new corrugated stainless steel supply line, and as per contract as well. Went ahead and put a drip leg in there. Fresno, I don't believe they enforce the drip leg. Most manufacturers recommend a drip leg on appliances because in the event you get any kind of debris in the natural gas fuel, it will collect here and build up over a period of time. And so they probably won't say anything if it wasn't there, but we put it in just because. If they do, it's easier to put it in now than come back and take it apart. So drip leg there, tied in, little street 90 in the control valve, just so we could, this is a 2-foot supply line, wasn't quite long enough, so we just put the little T in there, a little adapter tied in. Controller is set to hot. You can see over here, scalding risk increases with hotter water. Don't turn this up. You can certainly turn it down if you want to go down to low or in between. Hot is approximately 120 degrees, which is piping hot for most homes. A130, B140, C150, very hot 160. B140, third degree burns 3 seconds, you will go to the hospital. So don't adjust the water heater. If you're having trouble with temperature in the home, don't come out here and think, well, just turn the water heater up. Try and avoid that at all costs. You're certainly, and we document this because that's where we leave it, we have to. So if you want to turn it up, feel free to, but just be careful, especially if you have little ones in the home. Lower third adjustable straps as per contract and code. Upper third adjustable strap as per contract and per code. And then new relief line coming out. We upgraded this so it complies with new code. It used to have a corrugated supply line and made of copper. Those are stainless steel up there, but it had a copper corrugated line coming over. They don't allow those anymore because it's not a full 3/4 inch inside diameter. And so they will accept rigid pipe, galvanized steel, copper, CPVC. And so what we got here, a combination of fittings. The line that's in the wall is galvanized pipe. So we just put a 90 on, then we went right to CPVC, a little adapter, fitting a 90 over to here. We didn't have a CPVC union with us. Normally we've got them on the truck. We didn't, so we had to get creative, to get a union, what's required within 10 or 12 inches, I believe 12 inches of the valve. You need a union to break it apart so that you can disassemble things and get the water heater out when you service it. So that's within 12 inches. Obviously it's right here. So we just took a little piece of copper, soldered an adapter on, brand new fitting here, a male adapter to the female copper, and so it's piped in. So relief line's good. This is your relief valve, most important part of the water heater. It relieves temperature and or pressure at the same time. Too much temperature and or pressure builds up, this thing launches through the ceiling 100 foot in the air. Not good for anybody. So that's critical, this guy right here. And it's like I say, if you pop this off, you can see the water coming out right here down on the ground. So that's where everything is relieved. And and it should come to a hard stop. If you listen to this, when I drop this valve back down, you should hear it hammer. You hear that hammering noise. That means it's shutting down correctly. It's a spring loaded, shuts down, and then and that's a hard shut off. It's just a spring and then a little rubber cup that sits down there and it shuts off. So that's good. Up here we got some brass couplings and nipples to extend this up. Again, those waters are roughed in extremely high. No problem. Needed to get this up off the tank a little bit to accommodate our 15-inch supply line. So brass coupling, brass nipples, same thing on the cold side, brass coupling, brass nipple. Corrugated stainless steel supply lines. These are Falcon stainless steel. They're the biggest in the industry, inside diameter 0.725. We have a good track record with these. They're very expensive, but we like to use them because we don't need to come back and work on these guys. Up top, ball valve, hot and cold. We gave you one ball valve that's required by code and also as part of our contract. Put it on the hot side too, just because we like to get the valves. I mean, it's nice to have. You know, shut them both off. You don't have to worry about any backfeeding of water through the hot system or a cross connection in the home, and it's spitting out of the hot side while you know, after you've shut the cold off. And most service plumbers will know that. You shut the cold water off, you take this apart, and somebody opens a faucet in the home, and all of a sudden you get blasted out of this side. So, anyways, 2 valves, not required on the hot side, but we put one for you. So, solid brass construction. Existing piping right there in the back, that's yours. It's not ours, so we don't warrant that. So the 2 pipes to go to the wall. 2 brass valve. These are 3/4 turn full port, 3/4 inch full port, 1/4 turn ball valves. So 1/4 turn off and 1/4 turn on both sides. So those are nice stainless steel, and then a brass coupling or brass nipple here, and then the stainless steel connectors, hot and cold. Brand new vent pipe off the diverter comes up, adjustable 90 up there. Piece of pipe, so all brand new, up to what appears to be the old venting in the attic. I believe it's asbestos, I'm not sure. And then this little piece of tape right there, just to keep it from moving around up at the top. And so the only thing I can say they might have trouble with is this opening you've got in this sealing bucket. We did not install that bucket. It is yours. And so if you got a problem with that, and the inspector doesn't like that opening, you'll have to get it sealed. We can certainly do it for you, but that'll be an additional charge. It has been open, you know, since I'm guessing since the original build of the home. Anyways, just a footnote. And anyways, we don't know what the inspector says when he comes out here. Sometimes they get carried away and get a little overboard. Other times they just come out, look at it, and go, "Yep, good," and they're good to go. So everything is in place. Like I say, burner is lit. So we should have hot water in a couple hours here. Outside of that, this installation is done.